Why are you talking tough? You are not at his level. Yes, he can. If you were at his level, you wouldn't be thinking about escaping. Hey everyone, I'm going to react to the time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 2, episode 24, Octogram. I feel like this is, I might be wrong, but I feel like this is the final episode of the second season. Because when I look at the next episode, Crunchyroll, it's like an hour and 48 minutes. Think clearly some kind of movie, and it's saying dub Espanol, so it's like clearly not like the next episode, like episode 25 or anything. So I'm assuming this the episode is ending here, so I'm clearly going to be ending my reactions for the night, because I'm still like watching this whole thing. I just watched last episode. I went and changed my clothes because I was feeling kind of stuffed up with my other outfit, so I'm like, let me feel better. So I went and wore something else, but still the same night. And this is clearly gonna be the last thing that I'm watching. So yeah, last episode, Clayman is clearly defeated by Shion, but then he awakened, and now he's about to face Rimuru. And it was revealed that Milim was playing along the whole time. I was just so glad to see her back, to being herself and whatnot. So, before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/filmini. And now let's start this episode. Then here we go. Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Wait, did I even talk about UK last episode? That crazy laugh. Really? Because you're a coward? Yeah. Wait, did he just... Why are you talking tough? You are not at his level. Yes, he can. If you were at his level, you wouldn't be thinking about escaping. Bacana. So no bacana. Get up now, stronger. Man, let you live. Okay, pen a step. But yeah, no living. No, you won't. Let me share my flames. Thought acceleration. What is thought acceleration? I know they mentioned it before or something. Okay, the friend is Kazalim, client is Yuki. Nope. He revealed Kazalim. Oh, or did they know about Kazalim? I don't know.
おとなしくしていればよかったよ。見事だ。お前が今日から魔王を名乗ることを認めよう。
なんなら私の弟子として認めて
Oh my god.
素直に弟子になってくれては私のマブダチだからな。お前とは仲良くしたくないそうだぞ。
下賤なスライムが魔王など断じて認めたくない。けど我が友を侮辱するか。おいミルスよ。
Oh, is he playing?
私は魔王バレンタイン様の
Right, he recognized you.
バレンタインはメイドに化けて正体を隠しているつもりなのだ。ベルドラよ、それを言ってはダメなのだ。今しいじゃありえない。わらわの名まで忘れたか。
ミルスじゃなかったか。ミルス。
おいおい、わらわのことはバレンタインと呼ぶがよい。
ん？
やっぱり貴様は先に戻っておれ。
しかしルミナス様。
Look.
これだけのものを前に正体をばらされてしまう。モハイマンのやつが貴様を見て一瞬だが視線を止めたぞ。この前我が領土に侵入したというゴミ虫と関係があるやもしれぬ。戻って。
カザリームという名に聞き覚えがあったが、俺が殺した魔王だな。
知っているのかレオ。虫って何の話だ。カイ、クレイマンが助けを呼んだ者にカザリームという名前がありました。
ミリムよ。
あ？
お前とカザリームが俺を魔王に推薦してくれただろう。
スロードなら覚えているのだ。そうか、レオンが殺した魔王はあいつだったな。そんなの。
She would.
カザリームってやつもデスマンだったのなら、レオンに殺されたと見せかけてどこかに隠れ潜んでいたとか。
Leon was gonna be upset about that.
私が逃がしたように言われ
Yeah,
た
see?
奴を倒してその地位を奪ったまでのこと。
レイマンの仲間には中央同家連という者がいた。そいつらは人間にも協力者がいるとほのめかしていたから。
レオンの攻撃は精神すらも破壊する。カザリームが生き延びたのを褒めてやってもいいくらいだぜ。
クレイマンを殺したことで俺は恨まれそうだし。リムルよ、お前の方が強くなっているから心配する必要はないのだぞ。そうだ、油断は禁物。
Yeah, or what happened to your people?
自分だけならともかく今の俺には
Yeah.
守るべき。
Now they're actually having the tea party.
さて、今回の議題はカリオンの裏切りとそこのリムルの台頭についてだったが、
私はたった今からミリムに仕えることにしたわ。
Huh? Huh?
というわけで魔王の地位は返上させてもらうわね。
What?
でも一番の理由は私は魔王としては弱すぎると思うのよ。クレイマンと戦ってもよくて互角だったわ。
下することはないのではないか。
確かに空で戦うならば私が有利でしょ。でもただ有利というだけではどうしようもない場合もあると知ったわ。運営も考えるべきなのではなくて、どうかしらこの提案を受けてくれないかしら。
だが私は民は持たぬ主義だし。
俺様も言いたいことがある。
Okay.
でもよ、ミリムとタイマン張って負けた身だ。ここは潔く軍門に下ると。
What the freak? What?
少な大将。
ちょっと待ってくれよ。私は操られて怠慢しただけなのだ。
Really what?
てめえ知らばっくれんなよ。
肉バカはどうでもいいから私はいいわよね、ミリム。
そんなこと言って私を騙そうとしていないか。一緒に遊んだり悪巧みもしてくれなくなるんだろ。
Oh.
いつでも一緒にいられるようになるし、もっと一緒に楽しいことができると思うわよ。
貴様たちを養う義務があるんだよ。もちろん獣王国の王をやめようって話じゃなくてな。ミリムを上に置く新体制を築けたらって思ってんだよ。
今よりフレイとカリオンは魔王ではない。貴様たちの望みのままにミリムに仕えるがいいさ。
1, 2, 3, 4,
そうか、10代魔王じゃなくて8人になったんだな。
ま また新たな名称を考えねばなるまい。
Oh, Octogram. That was the title of the
今はワ
episode.
ルプルギスの真っ只中。全魔王が揃っておるのだし、
それを決めるために何度もワルプルギスを開催する羽目になったもんね。
名付けの話か。ならば我が友リムルが得意としておるわ。
そうそう、私のベレッタにもサクッと名付けてくれたもんね。
そうです。
君に素晴らしい特権を与えたい。
あ、いらないんで遠慮しときます。
我らの新たなる呼び名をつける権利、それを君に進呈する。そんなことだから当然引き受けてくれるよな。もちろん責任取って名前くらい考えるよな。
わかったよ。
よし。
8人の魔王だから8大魔王でもいいんじゃないか
No.
な。いや、やっぱ安直すぎるか。8つ。8人の星。八芒星。八芒星ってオクタグラムだっけ？聖魔王。オクタグラム。なんてどうだ？
これで勝てる。新たな時代の到来なのだ。やっぱね、リムルならやってくれると私は信じてたさ。
文句はない。
よかろう。発生魔王オクタグラム。
それでは改めまして発生魔王オクタグラムの皆様をご紹介いたします。
Formal.
デーモン、ロード・オブ・ダークネス、ドラゴノイド、デストロイ、ミリム・ナーバ様、ジャイアント、アースクイーン、
Oh, I'm noticing
ラクー
something.
ル様、レオン・クロムウェル様、スライム、ニュービー、
It's the
リムル・
newbie.
テンペスト様。
Oh my gosh.
オクタグラム、おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
リムル様、おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
この日、新たな魔王の時代が幕を開けたのだ。
You okay?
ワルプルギスで魔王バレンタインは留守や。
Oh, he's at the castle.
うちに
Hinata?
違う。日向坂口。
この聖なる場所に潜り込むとは本当に虫って嫌いだわ。
ちょい。せっかく魔王バレンタインが留守でもあの女がおったら意味ないじゃないかい。ちょい、マジかいな。もうやってられんわ。
逃げ回るのがそんなに好きか。
何の話や。
つい先ほどクレイマンが死んだのだよ。
何やと。
ざまにも泣き叫びながらな。何を怒る。貴様には関係のないは誰に向かって死ぬブラッドレイ。
ユダヤ、お前はもう死んどる。
What the freak? When did he get the heart?
せや、わいは強いんや。ああ、フットマンは怒るやろ。ああ、ティアは泣くやろな。せやから、わいが笑たるわ。
Aww. Reunited and it feels so good. Aww. Oh, hi kids. Clearly the last episode of the season. Get back home.
だな。
はい、お疲れ様でした。
あー、ほんと疲れた。
Aww. And Islam Diaries season 2.
なんということもない普通の人生を歩むはずだった俺は仲間を救い敵を倒し、俺の名はリムル・テンペスト、一匹のスライムである。
Yeah. Clearly the last episode. To be continued. I just don't know if the third season has come yet. about yet or not. But yeah, clearly this is the last episode of the season. I was thinking about something. I don't want to forget about it, huh? When they were, after he named the new group Octogram, and then the girl was like, "Well, let me formally, basically reintroduce. Let me reintroduce. Hold on. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is whatever." It's like, let me reintroduce, all these demon lords. And the order that they were going in, I noticed it. They started with Rouge, Guy, and then I believe they went to Ramirez, and then they went to Milim. Or was it the Milim and Milim and then Ramirez? I don't know, either way. But clearly they said previously that they were the oldest, the three oldest demon lords. So I feel like he was going in the order of the oldest to the youngest to become a demon lord, basically. And since Rimuru is like the newest, so he's clearly the youngest out of all of them, and he was last. So I'm like, okay, I just need to go back and basically go through them again and see who came after and who came after and who came after. But that's for another day. Yeah, the fight between Rimuru and Awakened Clayman was like nothing. He gave him many opportunities to tell him who was behind everything, but he but he's like, no. So killed him. And then after that, they were like, okay, now let's have a proper tea party. Like, what they came there to discuss has been dealt with. So does anybody have anything else to add? And then that's where Frey's like, okay, I want to say something. Like, it's more of a request that she doesn't want to be a demon lord anymore. She wants to be a subordinate of Milim. Milim was like, huh? She was surprised. And the reason why she did that is because as she was watching the battle between Rimuru and Clayman, she felt like she and Clayman were basically on the same level, and she's not as strong as like the others there, so she doesn't feel like she deserved that title. So she would rather work on the Milim, who's clearly stronger than her, and all of that. And then you have Carrion over there that also says the same thing. He's renouncing his title of Demon Lord and wants to be working under Milim. And Milim was like trying to refuse all of that because she's like, I've never had anybody under me or something or other like that. The other people in her territory or whatever, it's not like she has to be. I feel like it's not like she has to be like their lords or whatever. They just basically like came after her. That's what I'm believing. They just came and are serving her, whether she likes it or not. I don't know, but either way, she wasn't like sort of like okay with it. But then they sort of like bullied her into accepting, and he's like, yeah. But at first, he was like worried that if Frey became, if she became her master or something or other like that they're not gonna be friends anymore. And I'm like, girl, like when you look at Rimuru is the master of everybody else in Tempest, but they're still friends. So it's like, why are you thinking like that? And she's like, no, like now we're gonna be together all the time and we can get into shenanigans together. And she's like, hey, and all of that. So now the 10 great demon lords now became the 8. So they're like, okay, now we need to find a new name, right? And they're like, okay, Veldora is the one that spoke up. He's like, oh, if it comes to names, then Rimuru is the best because he knows how to name people and stuff. And then Guy is like, okay, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to name all of us. And they said that previously, like they had to reconvene many times to try to figure out how to call themselves. And I'm like, okay. So he was given the order to Rimuru. Rimuru is like, no. And Gil was like, ping. And everybody else sort of like went back because they clearly knew what was going to happen. The table split into half. And then he just walked toward him. He's like, you're going to do it. And he's like, okay, I'll do it. Then he started taking. And he's like, Octogram, the 8-star demon lord or something or like that. And everybody was like, loved it. And yeah, so now that's how they're being called. And then everybody sort of like went on their way. They accepted his role, obviously. But then, before everything, before that particular scene, when Clayman was dying, he's like calling out to Laplace or Footman or Tier, whatever, one of them, to help him. And then he mentioned Kazalim, and then he sort of like, died. And I'm like, wait, so he revealed Kazalim. And then I'm asking myself, wait, do they not know about Kazalim? Clearly, many of the demon lords there, they knew about Kazalim, of course, but Rimuru didn't know. So Leon is like, he's the one that killed him, right? And Rimuru made a comment basically meaning that Leon didn't actually kill him, and Leon was sort of like offended. And then Carrion, I believe, was it Carrion? I think it was Carrion that said that Milim and Kazalim were the ones that recommended him as a demon lord. Because Milim was like, who's Kazalim? So she clearly forgot about him. And then as they described him to her and whatnot, and then she remembered. Now I'm even wondering myself if she actually remembered. Because she may be faking it, but I feel like she remembered. She did. So now Rimuru was like, okay, so I need to be watching out for this Kazalim. Well, when he said I need to be watching out for him, right? And then I think that's when Milim sort of like hit him, and he's like, no, you're stronger now, so you can take him. And he's like, nah, I can't be too complacent because that's how they were. And then everybody, like, people died, and then he had to become a demon lord, so he cannot be complacent because he has people that he needs to protect and stuff. So yeah, there was that. Was there anything else? I'm trying to remember if there was anything sort of like new info that I glimpsed from the interactions between the demon lords and all of that. Did I may have forgotten? I don't think there is. Oh, Veldora and Milim basically revealed who the real Valentine was. The other one was a fake. The real one was the woman, because that's who Veldora knew. And like she got upset that they both revealed who she was and all of that. So she's Luminus Valentine, and she's basically the gods of their Western Holy Church or in whatnot. So now I'm wondering, do they know that she's a demon lord? I mean, Hinata was at the castle. Oh, they don't know. Because the dude, I forgot what his name was, that's been sort of like masquerading as Valentine. When they revealed that she was Luminous, she told him that, okay, when Clayman saw you, there was this sort of like recognition, so it's like, okay, that means that the person that intruded my castle is probably working with him to like go and reinforce stuff over there and whatnot. So yeah, and that's where he went back there. Well, Clayman was there, not Clayman. Laplace snuck into the castle because he's thinking, okay, if everyone is in Walpurgis, Oh my gosh, I guess I'm tired. That the castle will be empty. He will have the time to look around and, you know, and stuff. But then there goes Hinata that just showed up and he ran away. He's like, I cannot face her. Like, I would die. So he was running away. And that's when that dude came in and he basically revealed to Laplace that Clayman was dead. And he got upset. And I did not see it coming. Like, I didn't notice what at what point in time he got his core, and then he just like crushed it and killed him. And now I'm asking myself, now does he think after he killed the dude, does he think that he's killed the demon lord Valentine? Or would the fact that he was able to kill him pretty easily make him believe that that was not the real demon lord? But then again, Clayman was a demon lord, but he's not, you know, he was the weakest out of all of them. So he might actually believe that he killed Valentine. But then again, if he goes and talks to Kazalim about it, Kazalim's gonna be like, I don't think so, because like I know her and I know how strong she is, so I don't think you killed her. So I don't know. I'm guessing they're gonna learn new things from his interaction with this guy and how he killed him. So yeah. And then they showed like quick scenes of everybody, sort of. The Biscuiteers reuniting with Carrion. Did they show Milim's people? I don't remember. They showed the kids at school. They showed Yuki. Yuki, I don't know if I mentioned it the last episode and whatnot, but Yuki is like, I want to make this world mine. And then we can have fun. So that's his goal. Make the world his and then have fun. Okay. So they showed Yuki, they showed Hinata also at one point. And I think that's it. Like there's no actual hint of what is gonna happen next season. I don't even know. I'm trying to remember if there was even a hint of what would happen like at in the finale of season 1. I'm trying to remember if they actually give us a look of what's gonna happen. Oh, they also showed Black and Yom and the others, you know, showed him as well. And then Rimuru's back in Tempest, and everybody's happy to see him. And yeah, so I love the show. I love this season. They made me mad when those people invaded Tempest and like just destroyed the place, killed our people, made me mad. I was so happy when everybody like discharged of them and just like I love this show. I love this show. Now I wonder if Rimuru is gonna give Ramirez and Beretta a place in Tempest. That's been a request of theirs. He's like, I'm gonna think about it. So I wonder about that. I feel like Milim is gonna be showing up once in a while, but with Frey now, with her and her asking her about how, basically telling her about taking care of her domain. So I'm guessing she's gonna be spending most of her time over there and then be showing up at Tempest like once in a while, you know. What else? I guess Laplace here and Footman care about Clayman in some ways, because you know, in the back of my mind I always thought that yes, they were sort of working together, but they don't really care about him that much. Like he's just a tool upon. Well, at first, I thought with Clayman being the demon lord that these people were working under him. But then in this season, it seems like it's not really the case, that they sort of like have their own agenda. So I thought that Clayman, not Clayman, Kazalim, Steer, and Footman, they sort of like have their own agenda that's sort of like different than Clayman. So I thought that they were sort of like using him. But then with Laplace being upset that Clayman was killed, and him saying that Footman was gonna be something and Tyr was gonna cry and wanna, so I guess they actually cared. They actually cared about Clayman, you know. So yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. Roy. So what's his name? Roy. So yeah, I came to the scene where they were basically sort of like trying to accept. They were going through everybody, asking them if they accept Rimuru as their demon lord and whatnot. And then they came to him and he's like, personally, it sort of like calls me to call a slime a demon lord. And that's when Veldora got sort of like super upset, got in his face, and he was calling out to Luminous, telling her like her attendant is like being super, disrespectful. That's when he revealed. Milim also jumped in and was like, because when he called her, Milis, your attendant is whatever, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm the attendant and whatnot. And that's when Milim just showed up. He's like, yeah, stop saying that. She's masquerading as an attendant so that, whatever. Basically revealing the whole thing. I'm like, girl, man, I love her so much. And I love this show. You know what? Before I even leave, let me see if season 3 is out or not. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 3. Okay, season 3 is up, so it's out. So I guess I don't know what that whole movie length thing is about. I don't know if it's a movie or not, but I'll check it out, whether it's a movie or a recap or whatever it is. If I need to react to it, then that's gonna be the next thing, that I see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the movie or if it's gonna be the first episode of season 3, the link is gonna be in the pinned comments. Just click on it and check it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye. That's it, baby, dance. I wanna dance. Boom shakalaka.